fun. I know they were pros to getting that work.
It was lovely. Lovely. I have a shift in the ER, so. Oh, your car's right outside.
Gives me a night back.
Whoa, Tiger.
Promise it won't get clean.
Neither will I.
Felt. Tree for bets.
That's right, we're on the fast track to total. Not just the trauma. In some ways.
Shoot somewhere.
God knows. You haven't.
So weakening is lessened, so that's a bit. No tremors lately.
I'm your wife when you're not telling me something.
No, I just think I should take a beat before jumping back into surgery.
The treatment, it didn't work.
Yeah, just a little less than before. But we knew from the start there'd be diminishing returns. So just need to make a new plan.
It's Dr. Feldman. Turn on the TV.
We currently have field reporters on scene in Midtown. Heavy rain and winds are said to be the cause of a devastating helicopter crash at 13th
13 people, that's a couple blocks from Chastain.
Again, we are getting unconfirmed reports that one of the passengers on board was Governor Mark Bennett. The governor's condition.
You can't be serious.
If it's that close, he'll be taken to Chastain.
Where she was working. Her vitals? Stable. GCS 14. Okay. Mass casualty protocol looks like a concussion. A second-degree burn. Skinner to Bay 2. Hey, glad you're here. We need all the help we can get. Bess was in a helicopter crash.
The governor?
Yeah. Like musical chairs around here. How many so far? 3 ammo, 2 walkies. Let's get the next one.
Thea Dwyer, the pilot, lung trauma to chest and abdomen, prolonged extraction time, some laceration.
Trauma room 11.
Is he okay? Is the governor okay?
I'll go with her. You get the next. All right? We should put that bird down at 0 visibility. Somehow avoided a school.
The governor? Do you know about his condition?
Not sure. He's in the next ambulance. Should be here any second. Obvious tenderness and bruising on her abdomen.
Want me to work?
Another 18 gauge IV. One of hers just blew.
One immaculate IV coming right up. How you feeling, Thea?
Like, I should have done more.
That's for sure. Hey, you guys got this? Yeah.
Go. Listen, you did the best you could in terrible weather. And you know what? You saved lives in the process.
Wait. This isn't Atlanta General. Get me out of this place.
Take good
ceiling. You're loving this.
I must don't.
The sooner I'm...
Rest assured, my very best care.
Oh, come on. Will feel about me. Kill me and call it complications.
With one goal, caring. But we will do our best as soon as possible.
Look. That's wow. A broken clavicle.
EMT say that he was briefly unconscious at the scene.
I'll have to scan him when we can. Say, it's some kind of a joke. Told them not to bring me here. Somebody call my office or bring me a phone.
Hey. We finish assessing your injuries first?
We're gonna get you stable, give you some pain meds, and then we will talk about that transfer.
Any chest pain?
Just when I breathe in deep.
Sounds like pleuritic pain from the rib fracture. Maybe this was an overhaul.
No, definitely not. Needs to be checked out.
Dad, I'm okay. Okay.
What the hell were you doing flying in this weather? Why would the governor risk your life?
I'm her dad, Quentin Dwyer. This is my wife, Jade. What do you know?
Well, actually, Dr. Sullivan is the ER doc.
Your daughter had the extent.
I couldn't.
More tests
What
before
kind of
This laceration's gonna need stitches.
with her heart?
likely want to be thorough.
It's you.
Kid,
Page Dr. Sutton and clear the CT. Hold the elevator. You've got this.
okay, Paige, if you need me. Yeah, she's a pilot. He was intermittently arrhythmic. She was oriented to intubate. The CT should give answers. She's not too happy about it. You okay? Yeah. You know, I think everybody right where they ought to be.
You're gonna need an x-ray on that clavicle. But of course, you can get that done at another facility if you feel more comfortable.
Go? Oh. We need a CT so we can rule out anything serious from your head trauma. You were unconscious at the scene.
The sooner the better.
Well, unfortunately, the CT is all backed up. Due to budget cuts, we're a bit short-staffed.
Do you think I'm stupid? I know what's happening here. You're trying to teach me a lesson. Well, I don't have to put up with it. Now get me out of here now. Get me my... Ow!
ST elevation. He's having a heart attack.
All right, let's go.
Activate the cath lab.
It's hard to believe. She landed that helicopter at the 13th and Piedmont.
Basement.
No, slammer with diuretics. Thanks, Billy.
I was not expecting that. I've been around long enough. Right? Listen, I've heard, and I just don't feel like it aligns with my interests.
honest medical history.
Fake tough guys like Betts are always afraid that health problems will make them look weak.
Is pressure still dropping any closer?
I think I found it. A culprit lesion. Bingo. Obtuse marginal branch in the
That's a tiny vessel. Opening something that small won't improve his cardiac function that much. He'll still be dependent on pressors.
Agreed. This man's heart was in bad shape before the accident.
He's lucky he didn't arrest her.
The vessel up and see what else we can.
Dr. Sullivan.
Hey.
You're back.
Yeah.
How was your trek across España?
Great. Yeah, really something.
I've always wanted to do that. I'd love to pick your brain when you've recovered from the jet lag.
Sure. Anytime.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Dr.
Likewise.
Considering what he went through, it's nothing less than a miracle. But the doctors expect him to make a full recovery. However, he will be transferred to a top-tier hospital for the remainder of his care. I can't...
She's selling scrapes and bruises when I just heard from Raptor that the man was a cardiac time bomb even before the accident.
They're not honest about issues. They may spin it to make it look like we withheld appropriate care.
We've got to get him transferred. But so far, everyone is full.
And what we discovered is that you've had 2 stints and 2 prior heart attacks.
None of which appear medical records.
Look, let me make something clear. Neither you nor anyone else in this hospital are authorized to speak publicly about my medical condition, past or present. Dr. Voss, about my
It's not going to be so easy, Governor. In the cath lab, but your car to start. And right now, 10%. Your only hope for survival is a heart transplant.
Him with.
The meds you're getting from that big guy, the reason your heart is beating strong enough to get on the other side of this is with a new
network, but that's just a
you're sick enough to need a new heart, but not so.
gonna have to wait. Maybe longer.
What do I do all that time? Wither away?
There are options. Out here with a VAD.
I know what a van is. My dad had one. All socket at night.
An adjustment.
Yeah, but it's happening. A new heart. For God's sake. Transplant list. Another hospital will.
Hey. Welcome back. We missed you.
It's good to be missed. You got a minute?
Yeah.
How's your immunotherapy?
If you mean the MS trial, phase 1 results weren't conclusive, promising enough where I'm a believer that targeting the EBV cells is good results.
How about
Clinically, we're ready. Barely 50%. I'm working on it. Well, how are you holding up?
yesterday wasn't bad. Today's tomorrow, man. I'm just trying to make some smart choices about my treatment moving forward. But I feel good today. So, man, I'm glad to be back.
cross yet?
No. Maybe still. I have some explaining to do. Gotta come clean.
It's pretty hard, I'm sure.
Part of me would just like to resign. Maybe in secret go work somewhere else. I tell boss that the stigma of addiction is on me forever. And my career.
I'm sure we will understand that. I did.
And that means so much to me.
So, will you tell her?
I will. I need to. How was Butler?
She's doing better. About how it'll be when she's...
Right, well, let's take it one day at a time.
I assisted Billy with the pilot. I saw him. If she dies, lives.
When he made her fly him back,
It is so unfair.
so many of those lately.
Why? What happened?
So I was talking to... I think that he was hoping I was going to get him a spot in the second phase of the MS trial.
There is no phase 2 yet.
Right.
Hey, what about that gazillionaire who wanted to live forever? I thought he was willing to underwrite it,
Yeah,
right?
but I became a doctor to help sick people, not rich people who can't accept being mortal.
If you help Marco, you might help Bill and thousands of other people suffering from MS.
And pretend to be passionate about something that I don't even care about.
Sure, why not? If it's for the greater good.
You always make complicated things seem simple.
You always make simple things complicated.
That's why we're a perfect fit. Alicia, was the surgery successful?
Mr. and Mrs. Dwyer, this is Dr. Sutton. She's the neurosurgeon who's been operating on Thea. She's one of our best. Your daughter had a significant injury to her brain. We were able to repair a bleed and relieve the pressure. The swelling has gone down and she's out of immediate danger.
My poor baby. She'll recover though, right?
We won't really know that for some time. Of course, we will do absolutely everything we can.